Our first guest of the weekend is the CEO and Vice President of the Dodge car brand. He's also the motorsports guy. He does a lot of things. Ralph Gilles, welcome to Orlando, man. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
And you have a very cool unveiling that you're going to talk about in a couple minutes.
Yes, I'm excited. It's something we've been wanting to do for a very long time. Our owner body's been asking us to do, so we're finally going to be able to take it off the ground.
Now, I was joking a minute ago. You wear a lot of different hats for the company. What exactly do you do?
I'm actually a car designer by training. I'm a car lover since birth. I'm a racer since I'm about 25 years old. Right now I run the design office at Chrysler, and I also run the Dodge car brand, all of motorsports, and SRT. So it's a pretty cool job.
Do you ever find any time to hang out and have fun at the track, or are you always busy?
Not as much. I used to do quite a bit of testing with our Viper team. Now I just kind of squeeze it in wherever I can. But, a lot of video games.
I'm going to step away because I know you got a really cool presentation.
We're going to keep it short and sweet. It's really straightforward. I want to announce a new car, but also, more importantly, a new partnership between the VRL, the Viper Racing League, and Dodge Motorsports. I've been watching with a lot of jealousy, a lot of great racing going on, namely by, I think, Mazda and Ford have done a really wonderful job with their racing venues, especially the spec racing world. I'm a big fan of spec racing because it becomes all about the driver. There's been something going on in the Viper Club. We started building this ACR vehicle about a year and a half ago, and the program is supposed to be about 100 cars, give or take. And we've since then built 300 cars. And a lot of owners are taking their personal ACRs and turning them into race cars, putting cages in them, and going racing. In the meantime, we started the Comp Coupe program almost 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, 5 years ago, to great success. The car has seen track duty in Europe and even in Dubai, places far away as the Middle East. It's a very popular race car. So we feel somewhere between an ACR and the Comp Coupe, there's an opportunity to do something very new and very cool to kind of give back to the Viper Nation. They're the most loyal bunch of owners we have, and what I love about them is they buy a lot of other products from us, so they're really, really cool people, and we're going to find ways to come together with them and create a new series. The car I'm about to show you is configured to run in SCCA as well, but it's really not street legal. It's made just for racing. It's going to be a very, very interesting proposition for owners. So we're going to start a new series starting in July of 2010, where we're going to be racing on Acr-X. I'll take the cover off in a second here to give you a look at this car. What this car is basically a, why don't you guys take the cover off, talk about it. What this car is taking the very best of the ACR as we know it today. Again, the ACR, keep in mind, is the same car that ran a 7:22-minute lap at the Nürburgring. We took an ACR just a week ago to the Laguna Seca, and it outrun every other turnkey sports car, running a minute 35, I believe, minute 35, 34.914. This car ran a 131 flat at Laguna Seca. So we're going to be making this car available to racers that want to go spec racing. So it'll be a fixed series. So this car is basically an ACR that's been lightened to 160 pounds, featuring unique details that are on the 2010 ACR, will be on 2000 ACR, featuring a new triple dive plane setup with a splitter. The car will come with headers from the factory and a trick ECU for 640 horsepower. It'll come with a Race Tech seat, which is coming straight from our Comp Coupe program, fully caged, stripped out interior. We're looking at several other options we're going to have. We're going to have a fuel cell tank in there for safety purposes. And the series, the way it's going to run is there will be no modifications allowed, but people will be able to play with their wing settings, their camber settings, and we're right now, as we stand, looking for a tire sponsor for next year. So that's open-ended. The car will come, as you see it here, with a two-piece rotor system from the ACR, the Sidewinder wheels, and basically a turnkey race car ready to go. The pricing will be very, I would say, delicious in my world. So it's going to be $110,000 direct from Dodge. It's going to be sold through, forget how are we going to sell it? Through Dodge Motorsports, will be bought directly from the company. We're looking at, the only option right now is going to be paint. So it's going to come primered, and then with available paint, and we're looking at maybe fire suppression and other options going forward. But it'll be very affordable. In my world, it's going to be the absolute best turnkey race car available out there. We're also going to look at producing something called a TDS, it's called the Track Day Special, which will come in at about $90,000, which will basically be an ACR that's been deconted but not street legal, for the guy who wants to do a lot of basically what we call track day time. So there's a lot of that going on in the United States. There are a lot of guys that are buying these cars and basically parking them and using them just for track duty. So we're aware of that, so we want to build cars for that. So basically we're looking at building 100 cars. We'd love to take orders before the middle of January, and they'll be delivered in early to late spring. Thank you very much. We'll have a team here. I want to kind of bring forward the VRL guys. Jim is here from VRL. We have Gary Johnson from Dodge Motorsports. We have Matt Bernarowitz from Dodge Motorsports as well that are here to answer any questions. So come up if you want to.
Ralph, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Very cool looking car.
Thank you.
I do want one. If you can put it into my Christmas tree, I'd really appreciate it. Awesome.
Thank you.